Welcome to Champions Inside, powered by Phoenix Sports. I'm here with the season 2, episode 3 winner of the Journey Minis, Yemi XP. As they always say, pressure makes diamonds. We met a milestone year at the Nest by getting our 10th champion of the Journey Minis series. Let's get into the mind of a champion. And remember, life is a game. Press play. Welcome, Yemi XP.
Yeah, thank you. Happy to be here.
As I always say, every milestone has a different feeling. But what does this victory mean for you?
It means a lot to me, to be honest. This is the first PSM I've won in ever. I've been coming since season 1. Semi-finals after semi-finals, even sometimes round of 16. But yeah, it means I've been putting my head there, consistency, practicing. But at the same time, I'm still locked in. I still know I need to get a lot better. So it means a lot to me.
That's great to hear. Every victory has a different feeling. But for you, beating someone that is close in your corner, how did that feel for you? The person in Bright who was rooting for you so much when you were in the final. But before then, you played him in the quarterfinals. But how did you experience that victory, and did it change how you celebrated the victory, considering how close you guys are?
Well, it's no news. Bright is my brother, We've been playing for a long time now, and he's always been backing me to win this or win that, or qualify or this or that. He's always there. So when I was paired against him, I was relieved in a way because I know how he plays. I know everything I need to do to win. At the same time, he's my guy. I don't want him out of the tournament. So it was mixed feelings initially, but I knew that the goal is to win the whole thing. Is not to let Bright get to the final or anything. So I had to focus on the goal. And after the match, we're cool. He understands. It's nothing personal at all.
That's great. You said the goal is to win everything, and with that choice that you made, you booked your slot at the Night of Champions. But what are your own thoughts going into the Night of Champions?
It's going to be a different level, of course. You can't have weak players in the Night of Champions. It's not possible. For you to get to that stage, you have to be very good. So the level is going to be very high, and I'm really looking forward to the challenge, because I think it's a chance for me to show my level too. So yeah.
That's great. And level is what's going to be on show that night. Talking about tough opponents, one of the things we noticed from your matches here at the Journey Minis was your semi-final match with that man they call David. Among all your other matches, you had 7-1, 8-1. But for this match, it was 2-1 that was the scoreline. What will you say, before we get into the match itself, what will you say was different about this opponent?
He had a very good attack for one. So I was feeling pressured from the get-go because I saw that he could attack maybe faster than anybody I had played up to that point. It's just about leveling up, really. The level at which he played was quite different from what I had played that day. So I had to level up. I had to assess the game. I changed formation just to be able to contain him, and yeah, I got the victory. But it was a very, 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 very tight match because I was sweating throughout that match.
The scoreline suggests what you just said just now. But let's get into the game, and we saw some few things that quite caught our eye. For me, from a learner's perspective, looking at it, how do you approach games like this where your opponent is using the same formation with you? In this one, it was the 4-4-1 that both of you used. But how do you approach games like that?
Okay, when I started the game or going into the game, I didn't really check his formation or know what he was doing. I just wanted to be able to rack my goals up early enough, then change to my 4-5-1 because it's a more defensive formation. So if I'm able to get 2-3 goals, I'll change to 4-5-1. That was what was in my head. I didn't really think of what formation he was using. But as the game went on, I noticed the players were mirroring each other, taking each same position. Something had to change. Something just had to change.
As you can see, we saw there was a huge midfield battle between both of you.
Yeah.
and it was quite scrappy at the beginning with nobody trying to let each other go. But there's something we are saying here. The 6 minutes here, we were trying to build an attack, and he easily won the ball in this position here. Okay, how are you able to use the bruiser here without even giving away foul? Because I know how dangerous it can be. If I'm playing against even friends at home, it's not easy. It's not easy making those kind of tackles at that moment. But what's your opinion on that?
That's advanced defending, right? That's the advantage of using advanced defending. I use advanced defending, so my tackle button is different from my bruiser button or nudging the player. So the button I use for that is X, and that's what happened in that scenario exactly. I already saw the pass was going to get to that player, so the best thing for me to do is to cover that space with my fullback. So I had to drag him inside and tap X, which made him bruiser the player off the ball.
Even speaking about getting him off the ball, one thing I think I saw during your game was how you tracked runs better than your opponents, and I think we saw that in the 8 minutes here. But for you, what we say, for me, if I'm trying to learn how to track runs, what are the little moments I need to know? I need to make that decision early.
Okay, so tracking runs depends on your right stick sensitivity and how good you are using the right stick itself. Because this kind of run, you can't track it using L1. If you tap L1, it just goes either to the closest guy or what AI feels is the best for you. And I don't think that's good enough. You have to be able to make the decision on your own that this is the player I want to switch to. So in that scenario, I saw the run that Garnacho was making. Then I switched to my fullback all the way. L1 can't get you that except you're using right stick. I used right stick to switch to my fullback, then track the run all the way. Then I was able to prevent any chance from happening there.
Well, it just shows the difference between myself and pros. That's what I'm here to learn from you. I think one thing we always associate with champions is composure. And if we even go to 26 minutes, we saw how much missing chances could eventually even be costly in the game for your opponents. Well, for you, what we say is the difference between taking your chances and you eventually allowing that kind of pressure to get to you.
Well, getting chances or creating chances rather, it fuels your attack. It makes you go. It makes you keep going and keep thinking, yeah, we get to go, you get to go. So he kept coming at me with those variations of attacks. At the same time, I know I can attack. So I'm trying to calm the situation, trying to get just one break. One break is all I need for him to calm down. So I have to keep composed. I can't lose my head because he's attacking me constantly. Just keep composed. You get the chance, you get the chance. So that's what I keep telling myself.
And in that scenario, we even saw him trying to use the corner kick routine for you right off that chance. But one thing I think I don't see in the game, even I, as I'm even learning the game anymore, is crosses. But you're quite effective with that in this scenario. Was this just a normal cross, or I saw you roll the ball before even crossing the ball at that moment? What are the key triggers for you to use the cross at that moment, or what did you even press to make the cross go perfectly like that?
Okay, the cross was instinct, really. It's not something I do or something I practice. I think that's perhaps the only goal I scored like that in this tournament. Yes, I think so. The only cross goal I scored, that was the goal. So it's just instinct. I saw Salah making a very good run into the box and his fullback was tucked inward. Salah was free out wide. Then I ball rolled the cross just for him to be able to gain enough space to penetrate the box itself. The ball is just to waste time, nothing else. Nothing. If I had crossed it normally, it would still get there, but it would not be in the box at that moment. So the ball rose for Salah to just gather more ground. Then I crossed it with full power, so it gets to Salah, circle. Nothing else. Just full circle.
It's looking as if you have like 4 eyes to see.
Yeah, you are looking at everything now. When you're in transition, you have to be looking at everything. In transition, your players are making runs. You can choose to player lock to make a run. To anything you are doing, you have to look everywhere. So I know where all my players are: my cam, my CM, my striker, and I knew that okay, Salah had to be free, man. He has to be free. Then full cross, back post, near post finish.
Yeah, and at halftime it was still 1-1. Well, we saw a formation switch from you. What triggered this formation switch to 4-5-1? Because even in game, after he scored, he changed to the 4-5-1 also. But what was your own idea behind that?
My reason was that goal he scored me, that same goal, because aside the fact that I was in that scenario with Kekes, the ball carrying from his midfielder was too easy. There were nobodies in the midfield.
So they are numbering.
Yeah, something like that. Because I think he was using
4-4-1-1 at first. Then he switched to 4-5-1.
So the whole play that happened there was because there were nobodies in the midfield. So I felt like I needed to lock up the midfield.
Do you think with the 4-4-1-1 that the 10 has a lot of defensive roles to do to prevent scenarios like that?
It depends on what you are using on the 10, what instruction you have on him. Mine was on playmaker before I changed, and he still didn't do anything guarding defense. But there are times where you know that your playmaker defends for you a lot. So I think if you are using 4-4-1-1 in a defensive way or in a conservative way, it has to be playmaker. But if you are trying to get goals, shadow striker, classic 10, whatever.
Around the 75th minutes, you got that goal that clinched this tie for you. But walk us through this goal and how you built up from the back, even after he tried to attack in this scenario.
Okay, so defense, primary assignment, my center mid box to box getting that ball for me there. Then on this wide attack, my striker is on build up, so he comes a lot for the ball. He likes to be where the ball is. That's Kesa. You can see him running, making run triggered, ping pass into him, back to Salah. Then this is a circle cross, no X, no triangle, nothing, just circle. So you have to watch the player that is receiving the ball. Isn't in a good position to receive a low cross. That's what happened there. I triggered him. If you don't trigger, it's very difficult for him to receive the ball. So when I got the ball with Salah, I triggered Chiesa to run along the byline. Then I gave him a circle cross, first touch into the space, then low driven finesse as usual. Low drivens, man, that's my thing, man. That's my thing.
I agree. I think during commercial, a lot of people were saying low driven king.
Yeah, man. So, I really punish boys with low driven.
That's really great. And from this point now, it's basically you managing
game management. Yeah, game management.
For you, are you pro ratting, or it's just let me see, even try and get one more goal, especially in the semi-final like this?
No, there's no need for goals here anymore now. You know, it's not a league that you need goal difference, or it's a tournament you have to win. But I'm just the kind of player that I like to go forward a lot, and it is deadly, it's costly sometimes. Like in this scenario, I was able to defend him. If it was someone else, it would probably cook me in this situation and hold on to the ball a lot till he gets the goal. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just the kind of guy that likes going forward, especially if I feel like I'm a better player than whoever I'm facing at that moment. I don't respect you in a way that I rat at the back too much. Yeah, I go forward, man.
And you're able to push yourself, because we saw in 90 minutes, you wasn't able to get the ball off you.
Yeah,
you even had some extra contacts that maybe that might have been a goal.
I could have scored, but
was it just down to precision there, or
that chance in particular? That was, I would say, it's Cody Gakpo.
You know, I told you I don't like it.
Body style, yeah. Normally, he should have bent enough to be able to bend, but his body is too big and rigid, so he could not bend there.
Yes, that's really great. It's really great getting your knowledge from, because you know how you see the game differently once you are watching all these games.
Yeah.
It'll be different from when you're actually playing it. It's really great insights from me, Yemi XP. Before I let you go, what was that one advice you'd be giving gamers who want to clinch a spot like you are the Night of Champions? What will you say they have to do for them to become a champion?
You have to grind a lot. It's never going to be easy to win PSM. I don't think it's going to be easy to win Night of Johnny Minis. You can't be lucky. You have to actually practice and have a style that you're using. And if it works out for you all the way, just keep doing it till the final. But say practice.
It's going to be long.
It's going to be long because all this 95 rated here, it depends on the play styles of the players. They have very, very shitty play styles. Very shitty. So you have to be able to adapt to these play styles and know the kind of player you use. You use LMs, you use LWs, STs. They have different play styles. So you have to know this first and know that, okay, I can do this with this kind of player. For me, all my players are low driven. All the players entering the box, my CM, my CAM, my LM, RM, ST, everybody had low driven. So I knew that I just needed that half space to hit low driven. So that was my own game style for this particular 95 rated. So it just depends. You can look for what works for you, either finesse shots, STs, LWs. So yeah.
It's always great when you hear from a pro. You just sit down like a student in a classroom, and that was our champion here on the segment called Champion Insights. You know how we do it. 3 champions down. Yeah, the Johnny Minis. We're still looking for 5. Next episode will be coming very soon. More updates here on the PSM page. Remember to always like and subscribe to the YouTube page and follow us on all social media pages. And remember, life is a game. Press play.